Hey, my gosh. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Biz Bites Monday. Today's a little different. Today is a little different because we're celebrating the launch of my podcast, which is called Lead a Life Uncommon. Lead a Life Uncommon. Now, you know me from talking about how to be bold, how to create everything that you want, do what you want so that create a business, a life that you want, so you can frankly do whatever the hell you want to do whenever you want to do it. Granted? So I've talked about that forever, for years. What's the mission behind that? Really, the mission behind and the goal behind Lead a Life Uncommon is so that frankly you're going to feel like you've accomplished the things that you want to in your life. So when that moment comes, when whatever you want to call it, old glory or what have you, that you have had the opportunity to create the thing that makes you feel alive, makes you feel happy, makes you feel secure. And I'm pouring everything into it and I'm super excited about it. So let me tell you what it's about. So on Mondays, we're still going to have Biz Bite Monday. This is how this is going to work. There's going to be times that I interview people and they'll still be on the podcast, a 10-minute segment. And then we're going to shoot those live. The interviews will be live. 10-minute sections will go to the podcast and then people can come and finish listening to them live. So that's really exciting, or on the recording or YouTube. Good morning. I'm so excited that my podcast is launching this morning. You're going to see it all over the social for the next several days. I'm inviting you to, let me just start with this. I'm inviting you to a private event. When you go to your phone, which is on I'm over here on Instagram. When you go to your phone, whether you use Spotify or Google Play or iTunes, when you go there and you pull up Lead a Life Uncommon, you can see my face there. When you subscribe, when you follow, and of course, I want you to listen and then give me a 5-star. When you do that, I want you to screenshot that and then either anywhere on social where you're following me, tag me. I'm going to invite you to a private event, a private training that's called How to Bust Through Your Inner Glass Ceiling and Blow Your Own Mind. So that's going to be live where you can be coached on anything that you want. I am going to put that into training, just an audio training, not with your faces. So you can share whatever you want to share and feel confident about that. And that is going to be a training. Literally, I want you to blow your own mind, to be crying with excitement and happiness and feeling so good. So every Monday is still Biz Bites, 10 minutes. Again, you listen to the podcast 10 minutes. If you want the whole entire interview, when I'm interviewing people, we will be posting that on my website and on YouTube. And every Wednesday is the personal development, the psychology, the mindset, the bust your own thinking, the pouring into you all my decades of personal and self-development. And every single week I am so committed to literally every single solitary week that you have a breakthrough. Like this will be your own mini coaching sessions every single Wednesday. So every Monday, remember, you're getting 10 minutes or less of action step business. Start your week off right. Boom. Today is a little different because we're talking about the podcast because it's launching today. For those of you who just jumped on, and for those of you watching the replay, go right now to your iTunes, Spotify, or your Google Play and load it, listen to it, follow me, screenshot it. So every Monday and then every Wednesday, we're going to be, here's some of the topics: how to have a better relationship, not just with yourself, but with everyone. That means your clients. That means your lovers. That means your children. We're going to be talking about boundaries. We're going to be talking about neuroscience. This is all the stuff we're going to be talking about how to manifest things. We're going to be talking about see the signs. We're going to be talking about your thinking, your behavior, your emotional state. It's going to be the deep dive, next level that you've been waiting for. Not all the BS fluff out there who's like, just like, hey, change your mindset and your life is going to be great. No, we're going to be going deep. Every single week, you're going to have lessons. Every single week, you will have takeaways, period. My goal is that every single week, you're going to be laughing or crying. One of the two. One of the two, everyone. So Monday's business. So for those of you who will be following me and who are not businessy people, right? There's lots of people that I see when I speak across the country. They really are wanting personal development, self-esteem, more confidence, feeling like a rock star, busting through their imposter syndrome, all of those kind of things. So that's going to be Wednesday. And then every Monday, those of you who are in business, boom, action steps, like shit to make you move forward. So why am I doing a podcast? For years, I have been online. I've spoken all across the country, which I'm getting back into. So if you want me to come to wherever the hell you live in the whole entire globe, you need to let me know. 50 people or more, I will fly to you. A podcast, it's like you have to evolve in your business, guys, and you have to evolve personally. So I've done everything from webinars to, of course, I have my Facebook group, which I know that many of you are watching are in it. Automated funnels, Facebook ads, YouTube, all of the things. Why podcasting? Here's a couple reasons why. And here's your Biz Bites for today. What can you do to batch? So how can you batch content? This is one of the things that I teach all my clients, how to batch content. In other words, I have a formula for how to make sure that you can create up to a year's worth of content, but at least 8 weeks. I like doing things in 8-week blocks. 8 weeks of content in an hour or two. How would you like to learn how to be able to create 8 weeks of content in just like an hour or two? Then it's already done. And then if you want to, if you do videos or however you get things out, if you do a podcast, if you do recordings, right? If you're going to do IGTV or however you are moving and showing up for your people, your followers, your students, your clients, like it's already developed. Then you can bullet point it. And then there's no more of this like crazy, ridiculous last minute BS where you're showing up and just trying to like, oh, I got to do my Facebook Live. Oh, I got to do my IGTV. You must care enough to prepare. Write that down. Care enough to prepare in everything in your life, but specifically, of course, for your business and your clients. You better make sure that people are paying attention. Wake up, pay attention. You've got to make sure, and you've got to be able to effectively market to them by sharing and caring enough to prepare ahead of time and not just pulling something together at the last minute. And many of you do that. And that's a huge, massive problem. You're never going to develop the kind of business that you want if that's what you do. So batching and so podcasting, it allows me to batch things out. I'm so excited to build a bigger community where we're going to be interviewing people, not just for the business, but also women who have had incredibly uncommon lives. They've overcome something. They've created something that they want. And frankly, I want to talk to them, right? And I want to be able to pass that on to you. So that's what's happening. Again, today, go and make sure that you take a screenshot of the podcast, subscribe, tag me in social, post it so that I can get your name and thank you for the love and have you join a private event. Let me write the name of the private event. It's how to bust through your inner glass ceiling and blow your own mind. Blow your own mind. That's what we want. I want that for you. I want you to be able to bust through your own mind. I want you to blow your own, I want you to every day, and it's work. Okay, let's be in reality. Every day to be able to have a methodology where you can wake up and you can make sure when you go to bed at night and you put your head on the pillow, that you have really blown your own mind about what you've accomplished during the day. And it doesn't have to always be some grandiose big thing. You know what it could be? It could be like you didn't eat crap all day. You didn't yell at your kid all day, that you actually took some time out for yourself. Or it could have been that you sold $25,000 in business, $100,000 in business. We need all things, the perceived huge things and the things that are the step by step by step. And frankly, those are really almost more important, right? Because that's what's going to get you to the big thing. So when you when you screenshot and post and tag me, we will grab your name and I will invite you to this private event. So make it a great day. It's at 10 minutes, and that's what Biz Bites is all about. And yay, share the podcast with everyone. All right, love you and enjoy the day. Bye.